This documentary contains strong language, alcohol consumption, scenes of hunting and animal processing, and real-life events that some viewers may find disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Watch your hand.
Well, I've caught gators in Florida,
John.
but I had no idea what Mississippi had waiting on me.
Once you get the boat turned, just go straight that way, and then we'll turn back.
My name's John Witter, and if it can bite, charge, or drag you under, it's probably time for a hunt. Well, I guess really I'm just an Oklahoma boy that loves the outdoors. Hunting, fishing, chasing whatever is really just over the next hill. I don't know, that's always been a part of who I am, I guess.
Really, this story starts right here in Oklahoma. Several years ago, but right here. Ashley Jones came to Oklahoma looking for a place to turkey hunt. And at that time, I just so happened to have access to some property. You know, there was no cameras rolling. This wasn't, no production. There was no plan to gather any real content. Outdoor genetics was still real young. So, this was really just, a hunter helping another hunter. And at that time, really, I guess I didn't have any idea that, that one trip was going to turn into years of multiple friendships. Well, eventually, Ashley ended up inviting Michelle and I down for noodling season over there in Mississippi. And I guess for me, that's when things really started to change. So she had introduced us to some truly incredible people during the time they were down here for turkey hunting. Justin and Elrod, her husband Chad, truly some incredible people. But then when we got there to go noodling, she just introduced us to more of her friends. And these are the kind of people that make you feel like you've known them forever. Not like you just met them, right? Some good people. But more than just the people, she introduced us to an amazing culture, some great food, and truly lots of incredible adventures.
Got him.
You got him? Yeah. Turn the lights on, all the lights on.
Mississippi was quickly becoming more than just a place to visit, every couple of years. For me, it was becoming a place that, I wanted to continue going back to over and over again, every chance I got. So one year, the company that I worked for, they ended up closing their doors. And, I was making decent money there, especially for this area. I was making real good money. And, that was pretty detrimental. I was desperate to find a job and, something where I could make a good living. But being jobless, it sucked, I tried to be positive. I actually went through a phase where I was making a lot of motivational videos, but I really think those videos were more or less, I guess, deep down, just trying to keep me positive rather than trying to motivate other people.
This is something that resonates, in my opinion, with every dreamer, every doer, every person that has ever dared to take a step beyond the conventional norm, beyond the familiar boundaries of their own self-imposed prison.
That's a hard thing. That's a hard thing to do when every moment of every day, you're doing everything you can just to make ends meet, but you're just stressed out the whole time because you don't know what you're going to do. You don't know how you're going to pay your bills. Yeah, Michelle was working, but you know, we definitely needed another much larger income to make things meet. And you know, to be genuinely happy, you know, it doesn't take money, but you know, money definitely makes things a little bit easier. So one day I was filling out applications. Now mind you, I'd been filling out applications day in and day out, multiple applications a day. And one day I was sitting there and I was filling one out and I actually got a phone call, and it was from Justin and Ashley. And they invited me to tag along for the Mississippi Gator season. Well, I couldn't say no, you know. Could I afford it? Not really. Financially, going did not make sense. I could not afford the trip, even with all the side hustles that I was picking up on and doing some other things at the time. It just didn't make sense to go. Absolutely not. But I called Michelle, let her know. She was just like, go. You can't miss this. And so I decided to go. Now, you know, this was all just to catch film for Outdoor Genetics. This wasn't for me to actually go and do all the gator hunting and do all that, right? This was literally just to catch film for Outdoor Genetics. I hadn't done anything for Outdoor Genetics in a while, being jobless. You know, I was just trying to pick up every side hustle I could. So this was a good opportunity for me to, you know, pick up some content for Outdoor Genetics. And at that point, I had already caught gators in Florida with one of the FWC trappers down there, nuisance gators. And that was fun. But Mississippi was different. Well, the drive from Oklahoma gives you a lot of time to think. You know, at first it's little things like, you know, I hoped I packed everything. I hope I get enough footage. And I don't know, somewhere in the back of my mind, I just kept telling myself, do not sink another expensive camera. You know, that had happened before and definitely not something I wanted to do again. But the further I drove, the more it just kind of felt real. You know, I couldn't believe that I was getting the opportunity to go to Mississippi to film a gator hunt with Ashley Deadeye Jones. I mean, of course, you know, I was a huge fan of the show long before I had met Ashley, but you know, that made this a really big deal to me. You know, this made it huge. And I guess sometimes it just still doesn't even feel real, you know. But you know, excitement, it has a funny way of making room for doubt. There was still that little voice in my head, I guess, you know, just asking if I should have stayed home, you know, wondering, I don't know, if I would fit in with everyone that was going to be there. Was I going to make a fool of myself? But then my mind would shift to something different, you know. It would shift somewhere else. I'd start thinking about like my mom, and you know, she was our biggest fan, and I'd get thinking about her and just how badly I wish I'd have been able to call her. You know, she had passed away some time before this trip took place, and she was my best friend, my absolute best friend.
There you go, yeah.
Just gotta keep working it. You got it,
You got it coming your way.
I'm not sure about that.
You got it.
I think he's trying to leave me.
Come on, honey.
I'm trying to. Oh, do you feel that?
Keep it up. Keep the pressure on.
Keep the pressure on it.
Yep. Gotta keep that line tight.
Who's putting the pressure on who here?
Right.
This is a nice fish. Oh yeah. He's pulling.
There you go.
He's pulling.
Water wherever you want to be. Yeah, I'm gonna come back.
Oh my word.
You still got a little ways to go, Mama. Don't look at that line counter. It'll make you disappointed.
I can't even see that.
You got it. Keep going. Keep going. You only got about 200 more feet to go. Here she comes. Yeah. And what you're gonna do is put that rod right here on my head.
Okay.
You see that?
Tell me when.
Start stepping back, Mama. Holy cow! Okay, now reel about 3 more times. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Okay.
Got enough?
Yep. You got him? Okay. You see your rod, Mama? Oh my gosh!
No, I'm not tired.
You should be. Oh my gosh!
Oh, oh. Wow, what am I gonna do with that? You're gonna hold it.
Just don't know.
And I do. When I say I wish I would have been able to call her, I wish I could have. And in all honesty, I think that she would have been way more excited about this than I was, right? But I can promise you right now, she would have been asking me if she could go. Even if it was just to be able to get some real boudin, she'd have been asking if she could go. And then I would start thinking about Michelle, you know. Every big adventure that I had ever been on, she had been right there with me, by my side, every single time. Every big trip, she was there. And honestly, this definitely felt different, right? It felt like I was leaving the best part of me back in Oklahoma. And in somewhere between all of these thoughts, there was one more thought that kept popping up into my brain, right? It just kept coming back over and over again. And that thought was, how cool would it be if they actually let me fight a gator?
You want to fight him?
John, get up there and fight him.
Now, honestly, I never expected them to do that for me. No way, right? These were their tags. This was their trip. I was just there to tell their story. I just hadn't realized it yet. It was about to become a part of my story. What time is it right now? It's can you see it? It's 4:28. Or 4:29, I don't know, somewhere. It's almost 4:30. I don't know, this is kind of my normal time to wake up.
City Campus, this is Jennifer. How may I help you?
Yes, can I place an order to go, please?
Sure can. What can I get you?
I'd like the breakfast burrito, please.
Well, I've always been a morning person. Most days, I'm awake before my alarm. You know, that thing goes off at 4:30 in the morning. I don't know, maybe that's a part of the reason why I love hunting and fishing so much, I guess. Not necessarily because of what happens after daylight, but because of the things that happen before daylight, right? Before the world even has a chance to wake up. You know, there's a silence that you really can't find anywhere else. And, you know, it's just you and your thoughts. And sometimes whatever you've been trying to outrun.
Looks like a long. That's a gator for sure. Don't do that. Broke throat. Well, we'll retire that one.
So I'm more in the mindset of like, we don't lose ourselves in one big moment. You know, we lose ourselves in a bunch of little moments, and all those moments, they kind of compile up, right? And I think that's a part of the reason why it can take so long for somebody to find themselves again, to find true happiness again. Well, so I think the key to finding yourself or finding happiness within yourself, again, I think it's a lot of little moments, right? And it's about doing the things that you know you should love, even if you're not motivated to do them. Coming out here, this is one of those things for me. I wake up early, this deer is just coming closer. We'll see if we can't get a better video of him real quick.
Whatever you do, don't get my line. Try not to leave that side of the boat.
There you go, you got both in them now.
Some point or another, we need to get that gun out. That's a gun. The gun.
Can you go ahead and grab it?
Yeah. Got this. He's dragging two of us.
That's the mic.
Being a part of catching that first alligator was unreal. Absolutely unreal.
There you go.
Look at this. Right there, right there. Okay. All right.
So we got to kind of lift him towards him, Jimmy Dale. So he's coming up. Jimmy Dale, you got to lift your way. Watch your hand. Snatch it.
Holy.
I don't know how big he is, but he's bigger than 10 foot.
I ain't trying to sound like a puss, but that was really terrifying getting my hands that close.
Yeah.
Like I said, I ain't
Once you get the noose around it, that was perfect. Snatch it like away from his mouth, kind of towards his back.
Even if I gotta go over y'all's lines?
Oh, that blue rope's the only thing. Good God. He's rolling.
It's funny how fast life can just disappear, right? 1 second you're carrying the weight of everything back home and you're wondering what's going to come next. And then that next moment you're staring at 11 feet of alligator and you're just trying to get a noose around its neck before it breaks free. We were so close and I missed my chance. And all I could think of was, you know, I missed, and if this gator now breaks both of these guys' lines and gets away, this is my fault, right? Because I missed my shot. But it's strange because sometimes it takes a moment that is truly terrifying to make every other problem in your life go completely silent.
It broke me off.
Better get another one.
Don't put a lot of pressure on him.
Those hooks are right beside you.
Dude, that thing's head is, I mean, I don't know about what y'all think, but that to me, that thing's head is freaking massive.
That's a good gator.
He's up in a bunch of trees. We're fixing to be screwed.
There's nothing I can do about it. I'm going as fast as I can.
Breaking daylight, y'all.
We're back on. No mercy.
He break you off?
Yep.
Got you hook.
Oh, he's gonna get the motor. I don't know how y'all time.
Yeah. God, he's too far. That's whoa.
Get him off the boat. Get off the boat. Get a rope.
Sorry, guys.
You know that was you. Tell him to get his pole off the boat. Look at that. You gonna get him?
Come on.
Snatch it. Snatch it.
Here.
Snatch. Got him? All right, get that shotgun.
I got the rope.
Got the rope?
Where's the gun?
He's got it. All right.
Okay. I ain't never shot one
All right,
before.
look. We're gonna tell you.
Okay.
Let him chill. He's gonna do his thing. He's take that side of the way. All right, right there behind the blue rope.
Behind the blue rope on the
right.
spine?
Yeah, where the where the skull meets the back.
Okay.
All right.
There it is, shooting right there.
Load another one.
Get another.
I think it was a direct hit.
He's leaking.
Yeah, he's looking good. High five on that, buddy.
Freaking God. Dude, I am like, oh my God.
That was some thrashing and crashing.
Dude, I am trembling right
I know
now.
it. I just want to sit down and here. Get that.
Yeah.
Hey, stop. You see how it's twisted up?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We need to get another
Gaff.
We need to get another hook or something and
Get the
just in
gaff in.
case this rope comes off of it.
Okay. Or do you want me to go ahead and unload the shotgun?
No.
Okay.
Be ready.
There's a surreal moment after you catch a gator like that. It's hard to explain. For one, the adrenaline dump. So, you know, you're on cloud 9, but you know your body is shaking. You're excited. You know, you've had fun, but I don't even know how to explain it. If you've never experienced it, you need to. It's incredible.
How much do y'all want me to put on them?
That's pretty good on there.
You like that?
All right.
To the bank on the left side.
Load him up.
Load him up. Love this guy.
Why is your knees trembling?
Dude, I'm telling you what.
Hold your hands straight out.
And I've calmed down some.
No, I would not say that catching the gator, or being a part of being able to catch that first gator, made me whole again, or whatever. No, no, absolutely not. But it was absolutely one of those little moments that helped.
Alright guys, you're in for a really good treat tonight. We've got another mushroom recipe coming at you. Let's go.
Nah, I love to cook. I mean, I'll cook you something. You want me to cook you something? I've got the stuff right now, at least the majority of it. We can go inside and I'll make some gator gumbo. Y'all want some gator gumbo? Let's
okay.
Yeah, let's go inside.
So I guess since my very first time gator hunting, I've always thought that, you know, cooking and alligator hunting have more in common than I guess what people realize, because they both take time and preparation and quite frankly some patience, you know, like a good roux, right? You know, you're spending a lot of time and you're just wondering if anything's gonna happen at all, right? And then all at once everything happens, and before you know it, you know, you're standing around your table with people that you care about and you're telling stories over this meal, right? That's always been my favorite part. To me, the hunt was never over once the trigger was pulled, and it's never been over when the pictures were taken. It wasn't even over when the meat hit the freezer. The hunt was over when that last package of meat was cooked, shared, and enjoyed. Every meal comes with a memory, and every bite has a story behind it.
Man, that looks like a big ass gator over there, though. You look at the trees and look to the right of it, and you'll see him out there.
I really don't think hunting ever stopped making me happy. I think just somewhere along the way, I got caught up in the same thing that most hunters get caught up in, right? They're measuring the wrong thing. Bigger deer, bigger turkey, better pictures, better videos, more clicks and views. I was worried about keeping score. That's what everybody else was worried about. And I had forgotten that some of the best days that I ever had out in the woods or on the water, it was never about the animal that I brought home for me. It was never about the animal in the back of that truck that I brought home for my own selfish reasons. And watching this team of people, right? This is a team of people. Ashley, Emma, Robert, David, watching them catch not only this first gator, but when you know the gator that Emma ended up putting her tag on, watching them catch these gators, it made me realize that I had been focusing on the wrong part of the story.
Look at him swimming. Look at him. All right, Robert, you want this big white one?
Get these lights up on my feet.
Well, I've actually been thinking a lot lately as to why I love to hunt. And for years, I really kind of thought it was about because I loved chasing whatever was in season during that time. And you know, maybe that was true when I was younger. Maybe that was true, you know. But somewhere along the way, that stopped being the reason. These days, I feel like it's more about what comes after the hunt, right? Watching everybody enjoy a delicious meal, or even watching a kid catch their first fish or shoot their first animal, celebrating, and or watching somebody fill a tag that they've been dreaming about for years. That's more in line of what it's really about.
Hold on.
There's the pig right there. You got him, Ashley.
You got him, Ashley.
Just let him go.
How can you help? All right.
Control the motor back down. Ease up. Huh?
No, please. Keep that rod tight. Tight. Yeah. Lower it up a little bit.
Hold on, Dave.
He's back over here now, close to the boat.
Come on, pick on up on it. Pick on up all the way to the side you can.
All right, I'm going to hit down, come hold this.
Oh,
Just don't keep burning it. You know? It's really, just use your finger. Stop and hold it right there.
Got another one of those?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'll pick him up.
The outdoor industry it's very selfish. The people in this industry are very selfish. and you know, it's all a pissing match. You know, who shot the biggest deer, who killed the biggest turkey. And it's crazy because, yeah, you still want to go out there and catch a big gator, but it's more about the company than it is just the gator.
I'll pick up on it.
1, 2, 3, ease up at the same time. Easy, 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 easy.
Back this way.
God, he took off.
He's underneath the boat.
That's fine. Y'all just work together. Don't let you,
Lean back toward this way.
yeah, reel you slack, little slack out there.
On this specific trip, if I remember correctly, we caught 2 gators, one right before dark, which was exciting. It was cool. I got to learn a little bit about David. Yeah, David's he's an older gentleman, but I'm gonna tell you what, that's a tough old dude. That's a dude that ain't scared of nothing either.
Need some dental work?
I'll shoot you just for the hell of it. No.
It's hard to explain what this place really does to me, right? I don't know if it's the river, the reservoir, I don't know, maybe it's the people, maybe it's just the simple fact that for a little while, you know, for a short time, nothing else in the world matters, right? But whatever it is, watching these people bring a gator onto the boat, I felt something that I hadn't felt in a very long time.
We're deep in that midnight haze. It feels like I've always known this place. Like every trail and every river bend has been waiting on me to come back again.
10 years ago, had you asked me that question, I would have told you that 100% I wanted to be the one doing the hunting. Call it selfish, it doesn't matter. I don't know. But at this point in my life, I get just as much enjoyment and excitement out of watching somebody get to fill their tag, especially when I'm getting to film it. I feel like at that point it still is kind of my hunt. You know, I'm just, you know, shooting it in a different way.
I can see the spikes on the camera too when he does it, so.
That's just not the gator that we're looking for. We're looking for something over 12 foot, and we just released one that was about 9'6".
Like those hands of time reaching out again from somewhere older than the world I'm in. And I hear it call, and it calls me home through that river fog. We're
lights on.
All right, turn some lights on.
Jeez.
I can't tell if I'm turning on lights or not.
Not yet.
Which lights, Robert?
No, just leave that like it is. Come here. Just hold this for me in case I tell you I need it. Okay? I can't cast this one. I got a big rod.
Well, this sucker's moving.
Just get that trolling motor off. Ready for the boat. Y'all throw on today. I got a feeling I want to catch the line. I'm going to crank the motor up on that.
Go crank up, man. I mean, the action just goes straight. And go ahead. Bump it in gear.
Don't go fast now.
Just bump it in gear. That's it.
Turn a little right.
Come on, with my big head lines.
I'm just listening. I can't hear anything.
We'll tell you. Here you go. Take this.
I mean, I'm just listening.
Yeah,
Go left. Go left.
Go left.
Robert, watch the one. As soon as I get a chance, I'm putting another one. Left. Put
Go
it in
left.
neutral. Put it in neutral.
Neutral.
Hurry up and throw them fast. Right there. Throw it on the head. I'd say the bubble's right there.
No, he's way the hell out there. Hey, turn the front lights on, Justin. Yep, right there.
Faster, David, slow or what? No, just let it idle.
I said just let it idle.
Stop now.
You're gonna take what?
Emma, give me that one. You got your rod, Justin?
You want me to take that one?
Somebody back there on that motor.
I got it.
Don't leave that motor. You're gonna have to put that so much in neutral in a minute. Put it in neutral right now. He ain't running right now. I don't want him going until he starts running. He'll throw out there on him, way out there, and just drag it to you. He ain't right there now. He's got 100 yards of line in there.
How deep are we? Do you have any idea?
Just throw it out there and shit, dry. This is the biggest damn gator we've had for a while. Turn the motor up. Well, it's gonna go back down. Oh shit! Hold on. Is it getting the motor?
Hold on. I don't know if he's in the motor or not. Is it?
Don't look like it.
Okay.
Cut that top light off.
Oh, my bad.
Shit. Just go straight out there and start reeling it in. Get a regular rod, Robert. One needs to go way out there. Yeah, I can't tell which way it's going if I ain't got no light. Coming back to the boat. Oh, there it goes under the boat. Trim up, trim up, trim up, trim up.
So when you're fighting, you know, a big alligator, it takes a lot more than just a little bit of patience, right? This is not like reeling in a big fish, right? This takes teamwork, really. And I mean, like, the goal is to get as many hooks in that gator that you can, because every hook is going to give you just a little bit more control. Every person on that boat has a job to do, right? Rods are getting passed around, hooks fall out, somebody else sets another one, and before long, it kind of starts to feel more like controlled chaos, right? But the whole time, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get that gator close enough to the boat so that you can get a rope on it, right? But even with a boat full of people, when you're dealing with an alligator this big, that is so much easier said than done.
Get a rod and just drop it to the bottom and leave it sitting there beside the boat.
For what?
Just leave it there in case he runs back. He'll get home.
That's not.
Oh, no, that's not.
Oh, he's right there.
Yeah, stick it on him.
So the thing that I think I like most about this is, you know, about gator hunting is, you know, it's really a team effort. And I said this the other day, you know, the hunting industry in general is a very selfish industry. And I feel like gator hunting, I don't know, it's different. It's more about the team and the company that you're with rather than, you know, just going out and killing a big old animal.
Maybe left foot just a little bit, Ashley.
There is his hand.
You can sheep this on.
That thing looks huge.
10 foot long, but he's got a big head.
What? I'll tell you when to pull the trigger.
Pull the trigger.
Is it right?
Pull the trigger.
Oh, yeah.
Yay, Emma! Sweet.
That is my first time I shot a gator.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Well, watching everybody work together to bring in that gator, you know, for me, that was really special, right? That was a very special moment. But getting to watch Emma shoot her very first gator, that was really the icing on the cake. You know, that was just incredible. Well, the good thing is that's still working. but our camera stopped working. Let's give this a test. Well, that shows fully charged. So the last time I pulled this camera off, there was a scorpion behind it, and I don't do scorpions very well. You know, there's not a lot of things that I'm scared of, but I'm not even gonna say I'm scared of scorpions, but man, they give me the heebie-jeebies. I mean, straight up, they give me the heebie-jeebies, man. So now I'm on the boat with Jimmy and Justin. They still have a runt tag to fill up, a runt tag. So you get 2 tags when you get drawed out, right? So you get, you know, a gator over 6 foot and a gator under 6 foot, right? And so they've already filled, or I say they, you know, Jimmy already filled his big gator tag. So now we're out there after some smaller gators, and we're out there having a great time, and it's a lot of fun, right? And we get to fill that tag. We fill it pretty quick. And then right at midnight, it's time for me to get on the boat with Ashley and Emma, Robert and David. There's my ride. Let's go catch some gators. So I actually didn't tell anybody that it was my birthday. You know, I didn't want none of this trip to be about me, right? Because it wasn't about me to begin with, you know. So getting to the boat ramp and hearing them start singing happy birthday was pretty cool. You know, it was definitely something I wasn't expecting.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
The night just kept getting better.
Good cast.
Got him. Got him? Yeah. Turn the lights on, all the lights on. All of them, front light bar.
I'm trying.
Top right, 4 switches.
Everything.
What do you want me to do? You know, where's that ass out or? Huh? Oh, don't put it yet. It's way the fuck out there.
So I'm behind the camera and I'm filming, and I will never forget hearing, does somebody else want to fight him? John, do you want to fight him? And of course I'm not going to say no. And then Robert picks up the camera, and Ashley ended up picking the camera up a couple times, and they did this filming for me.
Fine, give it to him.
Let's fight him a minute with these two. You got it? You want to come here and fight him? Whoever wants to fight him, you want to fight him?
John, get up there and fight him.
Yeah, sure.
Which rod am I taking? And I've told this story 1,000 times. We're on the boat and you can't really tell, but you know, Emma's got one rod and I've got the other rod, and the gator's pulling us hard enough that it's literally turning the boat, right? It was an experience that I'll never forget. These people will never truly understand just exactly what that meant to me.
Scoot up a little closer and sit on that stool. That way you won't break the rod.
Don't just reel, baby. That's what strips the gears.
Now I ain't got the side lights on.
That was so incredible with the way life has, with the way life was going there for a while, it was, life was hard. And them doing that for me was, I don't know, something I never expected to happen.
Yeah, wait. I am. And then hold it with this hand right here.
Hey, do you want to take it off infrared?
Yeah, that's fine.
How do I do it?
Right beside where the SD cards go in on the side, you'll see a little button that says on off.
Yeah.
Slide it off and it'll go off.
Got it.
Ready? My bad, sorry.
There it
she
is.
Comes. Ooh, talk about sweet meat.
Well, so I'm standing there holding the rod and reel, and what we're doing is we're basically just, you know, making sure that the gator gets good and tired out, you know. We're gonna bring this gator onto the boat, put a tape measure on him, you know, and do all that. So you wanna make sure he's as tired as possible. So I'm sitting there holding this rod and reel, really just doing everything in my power to make sure that I do not look like a complete idiot in front of these people.
Got him.
Get your rod tip away, Emma. Get your rod tip away. David.
So I actually remember every single part from the moment they handed me the rod and reel to the time that we released the gator. And a lot of times it's like when you're listening to the stories, you know, that you only get the highlights of it, right? You get the action part of reeling it in when it was fighting, turning the boat around, and all that good stuff, which, don't get me wrong, is a very big, important part and a fun part. But I think one of the parts that I remember most about it was when we had gotten the tape around the gator's mouth and pulled it onto the boat to start putting the tape measure on it and everything, and Ashley was gonna catch some B-roll of the gator. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. Thank y'all very much.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, it is. You can see the tail coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit! He said, "What you doing getting so close?" Yeah, so at one point, they asked me to sex the gator. They wanted to know if it was a male or a female. And I don't know, I think they meant it as a joke, but little did they know, I had already been in Florida catching gators before, and that's a part of what you have to do when you're catching nuisance gators with one of the FWC alligator trappers down there. You gotta sex the gator. So I knew exactly what I was doing with that.
Check to see if it's a male or a female now.
Yeah,
Does that need to be seen, or need to be,
yeah.
Y'all need to find out?
Yeah. Watch your phone, watch your phone, watch your phone.
Male.
You really check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
put it back.
going down. He's shut.
All right, what y'all gonna do?
Let's put him up.
That it?
Put him back on. Let him go.
So we get back from that hunt, and you know, it's been a great time. We've had a lot of fun, and you know, I go to bed that night, and then I wake up the next morning to read a text message that said that a friend of mine, a longtime friend of mine from back at the time I was a child, had passed away. And that was pretty rough, and that the funeral was just in a couple of days from that point. And so there was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I know it was gator season, and you know, we hadn't filled all of our tags, but there was no way that I was not gonna be home for this. So the drive home was filled with a lot of different emotions, right? Happiness, you know, being excited, you know, for multiple reasons. You know, this was a good break from reality, all the way up until the time reality snapped me back into place. But, you know, coming from who I was before I started this trip to who I am even going home, it was eye-opening, I guess is a good way to put it. And, you know, I really considered this kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, something that I really never anticipated that I would ever get to go do again. Hello?
We got alligator tags. You want to go and kill some alligators?
If a real good hunting trip or a season-long hunt doesn't change you to at least some extent, then you're either faking it or you're pretending to be more than you actually are. Because a real hunt's going to test you and it's going to try your patience in every single way and will ultimately humble you.